Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa, and in this video we're going to talk through how I've completed this butterfly with the stem and flowers. If you like this video and feel like you'd like to give this piece a go, it is a tutorial on my Patreon. You get given the line art, reference photo, material list, and real-time step-by-step instructions to complete this one all by yourself. If you want to see the rest of my tutorials, check out my website where there is a full list of all the tutorials I have available. Remember to like and subscribe, and let's get started drawing the butterfly. So the way I decided to tackle this one was just to go in and fill in each section at a time. So starting at the bottom of the wing, went in, put in a little bit of that panel, and then started to fill in the color, and then started to map out another section and then fill in the color. So the way that I got such bright colors in this is to go down with the base of the light yellow glaze. So using this yellow color as a base, I made sure that it was nice and bright and vibrant, and then you can go over with your orange colors to start to brighten everything up. So the orange I used was the cadmium orange, and then also used the orange glaze. To make the darker sort of sections on the panels, I went in with the burnt sienna. So the burnt sienna was good to use because it is sort of a browny tone, but if you just go over really gently over the orange, it just darkens it up and doesn't give it that brown tone. The orange and the brown mixing together will sort of give a grayscale effect. If you go in with a really hard pressure, you will see that brown color, but going over really lightly helps to just give it that little bit of shadow. So putting that shadow in will also make the yellows and the brighter orange seem a little bit brighter. So this is also the same thing I did for the feet for the frog tutorial that I have on Patreon. So go in with a really light base. So for this one I went in with the ivory base and then started to build up the cadmium orange, and then around that starting to add the red tones and also that burnt sienna again. So even though these are orange feet, if you go in with a yellow or a warmer base, it will help to brighten things up. And then once you go into the darker sections, you really want to add those sort of dark reddy tones, including the burnt sienna. So if I go in with a black or a dark sepia or a sort of grey tone, it will really muddy up the colours. But if you use complementary colours such as the burnt sienna and browny tones, the red tones as well, this will really help those bright yellows come through and still making it seem orange. So as you can see on the wing, there are different sort of panels and they're outlined with a really light black layer. So next to that black line, I went in with a soft white waxy pencil and just put down a wax resist of some white pencil. So this helped to prevent any color getting into the black section and keeping a little white line just around the black section so that you can see where the different sections are, and there are little bits of white next to each of the black areas. So for the body on this one, I did go in with a dark sepia just to map everything out, went in with the black, and then I also put in some of the Prussian blue just to really help deepen that color. So if I just went in straight with the black, it can look a little bit flat. So I did go in with some of that blue tone to help darken it up. So when it came to those really big blue flowers on the stem, I did go in with the ultramarine, the light ultramarine, the sky blue, and to help blend this down, I did use some of the polychromos white. I feel like it wasn't as effective as the luminance white, so I would recommend a waxy white pencil. And then going in the darker sections with the Prussian blue, adding in a tiny bit of that dark sepia just to put in those really darker sections. So going in with really light base and then blending it down with the white really helps to lighten it up and give it that sort of pastel color that it has in the reference photo. So remember, this is a full real-time tutorial on my Patreon along with the frog tutorial. You can check them both out on Patreon for only $5 a month. And then finally for the body on this one, I did go in with an artist Pitt pen. So this is just like a black pen to really help darken that body, to make sure that it was dark enough so that the wings really gave that bright glow to them next to the black. But I really hope that you like this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep drawing. Thanks guys.